What's up? It is Tuesday, August 14th, and I have a busy wedding day today, wedding to-do list. So Murilo and I have to go to Bed Bath & Beyond at noon for our wedding gift registry. After that, I need to go to the mall. I need to switch out Murilo's shirt because we have our engagement photos tonight. So we're gonna go to Bed Bath & Beyond, hit up the mall. I'm gonna come home. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing, and then I think I'm going to film my engagement photos makeup for you guys. I think that'd be cool to see. Let's go ahead and get ready. What's up, everybody? It is, what's today? Thursday, August 16th. I'm about to do my makeup. I'm gonna do it with you guys. We're about to go uptown to take our engagement photos. Wasn't able to do it on on Monday because Murilo's dad didn't get off of work in time. He had to work a little bit later than expected. So we're getting ready to do that now. Murilo's uncle is in town. He's been here for a couple of, maybe 2 weeks now. He lives in Colombia, South America. That's where his stepdad is from, and that's where his stepdad's brother lives, his step uncle. And so he is a professional photographer. He's going to be taking our photos, so we're super excited about that. We figured since he's here, you know, why not? So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing something to this mug. All right, here we are. A little bit different setup. I'm actually sitting at my vanity. So okay, I am going to make an attempt to prime my face. I'm using the Too Faced Peachy, what is this thing called? The Cooling Matte. I like that this just kind of blurs my pores. I mean, again, y'all know how I feel about the whole mattifying situation. All right, so we got that on. For foundation, we're gonna go in with the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. This stuff will survive in the heat. It's a little warm. By the time we start taking photos, the sun will be setting, so we won't have that sun factor, but I'm going to squirt this on, and my shade is NC50. Oh, I forgot to show you guys what I'm wearing. This is what I'm wearing. I'll post it on the screen. I love this foundation. My only thing about this foundation is I feel like this shade will be too dark for me, which is why I typically don't even use it. I only really use it over the summertime. I've got NC50 and NC45, I believe, is a little bit too light for me, so I don't know. Just their shade range for this one is a little bit questionable, but that's okay. So basically, I'm gonna be doing my makeup how I would do it for a client that is getting engagement photos. So you guys are gonna see me probably do a few techniques that I typically don't do in my videos and my tutorials. Probably a little bit more makeup than what I generally wear, just because makeup for photography is much different than, you know, my day-to-day, everyday makeup life. I know a lot of people, they tend to do their makeup for, you know, photography on an everyday basis, and that's cool, you know, if that's your gig, if that's your look, but for me, that's not quite what I'm going for. And I love this foundation because it looks like skin. I've got so much hairspray in my hair right now. When we did our test shot last week, we went uptown and it was so humid and my hair frizzed out. I'm so glad we actually did that because woo, my hair was a hot pube mess. It literally looked like I had pubes sitting on top of my head by the end of the night. So I was like, okay, you need to put a lot of product in your hair. Don't touch your hair, let it set. And put some hairspray in there because we cannot have frizzy hair in these photos. So we're doing photos uptown Charlotte, and then on Monday we're going to do another photo at our venue, and that photo is going to be for our invitation. Okay? That is enough Next up, I'm going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer because I need to bring a little bit more light to the center of my face, and we need a concealer that is going to not budge. I hope this camera angle isn't too weird for y'all. Just trying something new. I was so disappointed that I didn't like the new Becca concealer. I love the Becca Aqua Luminous, which is strange because I didn't think I would like that one. But the Becca Ultimate Coverage, that one is thick. Like, I love the all-nighter concealer, but I don't recommend it if you do have more of a drier under eye situation going on. I like the coverage of the Ultimate one by Becca. However, it was tacky. It's super, super thick. It's thicker than the Kat Von. I don't think the Kat Von D concealer is thick. I know a lot of people think that it is. I don't think that it is. Anywho, you guys will see what I'm talking about. I mentioned the Becca concealer in the video in my my current favorite. So check that out if you're interested in my thoughts and want to see a little demo on that. Now we need to set. I'm gonna take my Becca Be a Light. And do I want this? Change my mind. I'm gonna use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish to set underneath my eyeballs. And we'll go over a little bit with the Becca Be a Light. So to give the illusion a little bit of a more contoured nose, I'm going to take some powder and just go on the sides. I'm just basically highlighting up under my eyes. I'm also going to go down the center of my nose and in the center of my forehead here. Because sometimes in pictures, if you don't highlight a little bit or contour, you can kind of lose your face in the photos and you might appear to be a little flat. And we ain't trying to look flat. I don't go too far up when I'm highlighting on my forehead because I got a 5 head and we don't want to, you know, bring too much of that, but I typically do like right in the brow area there on the chin. All right, now we're gonna set the rest of my makeup. This is new, I just got this today. This is the Makeup Forever Super Matte Loose Powder. I was out of my Sacha Buttercup powder and I wanted to try something different. So I got this, it's actually on sale. It's originally $31, but I got it for $21. It's a part of Sephora's weekly wow. So I was like, oh yeah, perfect. I need a new powder. And this is in the shade 52. It's more of a neutral tone. It's not too yellow, but it's not too peach either. I tested it out earlier, did a little, little trial run with it, and it seemed to work really, really well. So we are just going to slather this all over my face. A little minor breakout here, probably from when I was getting my chin hair off. I use one of those little wax strips, which I know better, but you know, sometimes we make mistakes, we do things we shouldn't do. Got a little breakout, so it'll go away though. It's all good. All good, all good. This powder looks super, super, makes my skin look smooth. And it's not like too mattifying either. That's good. And then just for good measure here, we're gonna go in with a little bit of Urban Decay All Nighter just to make sure everything's waterproof and does not budge. We're contouring today. So, where's my little contour brush? I haven't contoured in so long. I don't even know where my contour brush is. That's not it. That ain't it. Oh, boom, there it is. All right, so this is a Morphe 530, and I'm gonna use my ABH Tan to Deep. I know it might look like this won't work, but it does. I use this shade right here. I'm gonna go right here. Shoot, if my camera dies, I'm gonna cry. I haven't filmed. When was the last thing? Oh yes, I did. When I did my current favorites, I never recharged it. Dang it. Okay, push comes to shove, I'll just have to switch and use my vlogging camera. Definitely making sure to contour the full head. Me personally, Okay, so cream versus powder. Cream is going to look a little bit more natural. However, since we are doing our photos outside, I'm going with the powder just simply because my skin is so oily. And so by the time this settles in and melts in with my skin, it won't look so harsh on camera, you know what I mean? I feel like powder always looks a little bit more harsh when you first apply it, but once you go over it, like sometimes if I need to go over it with like a little bit of translucent powder or just to buff it down, then I will. Then let's see, I like to come down here and then I'm gonna pinch it. And I think what a lot of people do wrong when they contour their nose, they just go down to the side. When you contour your nose, you want to contour here and you want to go into this socket here, because that's going to bring more shape and dimension to your face, and it's going to give you the illusion of a contoured nose. Let's see, I don't want to put on any blush that's too sparkly, so I'm going to go in with my favorite blush, Wet n Wild and Mellow Wine. It's a matte blush and it's going to give just enough color to the cheeks. And I have no idea what I'm doing for the eyes. Well, I know, I'm just going to keep it matte, nothing too sparkly. Very matte and natural. I think I might need to throw on just a little bit of bronzer. Just a touch, love, a little bit. Who knows that song? That's a really, really old song. I know that song because of my mom. Baby, just a little bit, just a little bit, with just a touch of love. That makes me miss my mom. My mom was a DJ. Have you guys seen the video where I did my mom's makeup? My mom's a trip. Party animal. There we go, there we go. Then what do we need to do? Crap, my polish is chipping. No bueno, no bueno. Let's do these brows. Nothing interesting about doing brows. Brows are never interesting to me. Do you guys like watching people do their brows? I particularly don't care for it. Okay, for these eyeballs, I literally have no clue what palette I'm using. What colors? I know I need to stay in the neutral realm. So I mean, nothing fun here with the eyes, y'all. Neutral. Should I use ABH Soft Glam or kick it old school and go Modern Renaissance? I almost bought another Modern Renaissance today because that palette is bomb, and mine has been used and abused. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get my Modern Renaissance. Hold please. All right, here she is, all jacked up. Wait, do I even have the shades that I want to use in here? First of all, okay. Maybe, hold on, Morphe 3502. I have to hide this palette from myself because if not, I will use it. Oop, never mind, change of heart. We're going with Morphe. Sorry, Anastasia, darling. Okay, I haven't used this palette in so long. I get excited when I use this palette. Switch brushes.
What are you doing?
Hello, Murilo. What's up, hun?
What are you doing like belly?
Oh, you can't wear that belt.
I'm gonna put my shirt in my...
Oh, okay.
My shirt is gonna go over it.
Okay.
I don't have nothing belt nowhere.
Whoa, shoes. You're wearing those pants?
Yeah.
Oh, dark in the crease and then light all over the lid. A little bit of shadow on the lower line because I find that like on a day-to-day basis, I don't care to put a bunch of different like liners in my waterline. However, I do like shadows because you can lose your eyes, especially in photos. So for instance, like if I'm working on like a mother of a bride or, you know, a more mature woman, I typically stay away from liner and I only use shadow on the waterline because you don't want anything too harsh. And then just depending on what's going on with the eye, if it's a deep set, if it's a hooded, you know, if it's got a little bit more fine lines, sometimes putting kohl liner in it can intensify it a little bit more. Ooh, this battery life is holding on. Sorry, this look isn't too exciting. I wasn't sure if anybody would want to see it, so I just thought it'd be maybe a good idea to include the process. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going back and forth on if I should do my own makeup for wedding day or hire one of my makeup artist friends to do it. I mean, I feel like this, I can do it myself and get it done quick. Everyone's like, no, you can't do it yourself. And I'm like, okay, well, the only reason why most girls don't do their own makeup is because they don't know how. But I feel like if I know how, and if I can get it done in 20 minutes, like, to me, I'm not concerned about it, because I know either way, if I do it, someone else does it, it's gonna look fine, you know what I mean? The whole look will pull together. I'm just thinking of what's going to give me peace of mind. I feel like it might be relaxing for me to do my own makeup. I like to keep it predominantly matte on the lid if I can, just simply because with photography, with the light and how it flashes back, and depending on if there's flash or daylight, whatever the case may be, mattes just photograph better. I mean, occasionally, you know, I will do a little sparkle. I never do any glitter, nothing glittery on the eyes, but for sure, just a little bit. If I can do a little shimmer. I remember there was a time where I would put shimmer on my brow bone, and when I look back at that now, I'm like, oh my god, that's terrible. Why didn't anyone say anything? Do you guys have any like makeup moments where when you see old photos and you like, shoot, like, whoa, what happened? Why did I do that, and how come no one told me that didn't look good? That is how I feel whenever I see old photos of me and I have glitter, like a highlighted brow bone with some kind of sparkle. Woohoo! No ma'am, no ma'am. Not a good look. Actually, I really love this shadow in the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. This punk color here, this brown tone, I've been using that for my liner. Typically, I always stay with one palette whenever I'm doing my looks, but for today, it's all right. Okay, then for the inner tear duct, I think I'm just gonna go in with the same matte that I used to highlight my brow bone. Yeah. And I don't think, oh shoot, am I gonna do falsies? Oh, I might need to do false lashes. Okay, so I'm going to line, yeah, if I want to do falsies. Okay, I'm gonna line my top line, my top waterline really quick. Top lash line, Jesus, throw in some lashes, then I'll show you guys the finish. Alrighty, so here's my little dress. I bought this back in March because I figured I would need it for something, so I'm wearing that. Then I just got these cute little nude heels.
Woodlawn Station. Please exit right.
So serious. Since when? Never.
Please stand clear. Doors are closing. Train is about to move.
What do I sound like? You don't know, you just did it. What did you say? Oh, don't be shy. Alright, y'all. I'm up here with my can't see you. Walking around. Not sound like that. Yes, I do.
Has no patience, look at his face and in his eyes. He's been waiting, he's been way bound to the die. Always taking chances, all those conversations. Don't know if I'll make it, don't know why he even tries. Say, oh, I am a believer. Oh, don't know how I'll be if I'm not free to take a lead. Oh, I am a believer. Oh, ground beneath my feet, but I don't flee cause I believe. I'll stay down to the ground. Stay down to the ground. Stay down to the ground, 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 ground. Stay down to the dancing, oh, dancing.
Oi, amor. Beijos.
Ese lo compré. Es new.
Which one?
Oh, I am a believer. Oh, ground beneath my feet, but I don't flee 'cause I believe. I'll stay down to the ground. Stay down to the